You are listening to The Off Switch. How to run your business so it doesn't run you. Written by Sarah Greener and narrated by Sarah Greener too. Chapter 6. Step 2. Discover. Discovering is about consciously uncovering what is important to you. Do you know what is truly essential to your life? It's very easy for us to take on someone else's version of the world. As we grew up, we heard, saw, and experienced our parents' most important things and values. And we generally chose to do one or two things. We either took those most important things on unexamined and used them as our own. We did the complete opposite, so we wouldn't be like our parents. We unconsciously take on or reject what's most important to them. If they've always told you that family is really important and that you need to spend a lot of time with your brothers and sisters, then you go down one of two routes. One, you believe doing this is one of the most important things to you, or two, you don't want to do it at all. There's generally no middle ground. You're either all in or you're all out. Along with family, we will have influence from external factors such as society. Society has a set of these rules too. Depending on your age and stage of life, certain things should be important to you. You see it in the version of success and business that is commonly portrayed. The repetitive pictures of the ideal marriage or the right way to parent. And if we don't stop to think and consciously decide if that's important to us, then we end up taking on society's rules as our highest life priorities. Society has a way of setting out really clear roles in terms of what it believes is of importance. It's a manifestation of our collective consciousness and may be in conflict to what we personally believe or truly want for ourselves. The most important things to me are my husband and my daughter. But if you looked at my old calendar and bank statements, you would not have known that I was married, let alone had a child with that person. Even though I was saying to anyone who asked that these things were most important, the things that society would deem important, I wasn't actually doing those things. As what was really important to me was my business. How did I know? My calendar and my bank statements told on me. Because you will always have time and money for that which is most important to you. Conditions have changed. What was once important to the older generation is no longer important within our generation. What was important to you at 20 might not be as important to you as you reach 40. Now is the time to discover what's currently most important to you. It's about being honest with yourself about what you're currently doing, not how you would like it to be, and not what you think you should answer. Answer with what you are actually doing. If you cheat on this, you're only cheating yourself. When you answer these questions, you must answer with the 3 top things, activities, people for each one. How do you currently spend your time? Top tip, if you keep a calendar, that will let you know the answer here. How do I currently spend most of my money? Bank statements and credit cards will help you answer. What things do you have in your personal space? The items you keep closest to you. Simplest to grab at short notice. Maybe beside your bed, or maybe your space is the garage or your home office. It might not even be a whole room. It could be a corner of the kitchen where you store your recipe books. Where are you most organized and ordered in your life? The activities or people you are never late for or forget about. Where do you spend most of your energy? Or what do you always have the energy for? What do you talk about that lights you up at a social event? What do you love to learn about the most? Once you answer all these questions, you're beginning to see a rhythm to it. Themes to the things you always have time, money, and space to do. To quickly highlight that, you could group them into themes and then rank them based on how often they show up in your answers. You'll also likely start to see some similarities with the story you wrote in the previous exercise. There's no judgment in the process. It is what it is. Know that today is the day you will stop, think, and make deliberate changes if you need to. As you look at these answers, you can begin to think, are these the right things? Are they in the right order? Are these the things that are most important to you? Do things need to change? I grew up in a family that taught me I could do anything. I could be anyone I wanted to be, have any job I chose, and live anywhere I wanted. The challenge with that was that no one ever told me that while I could do anything, I can't do everything all at once. The bad news, you can't do everything right now. The good news, you're not saying no forever. You're saying no for right now, for this chapter of your life and business. Ideally, you're looking for 3 to 7 things that matter most, that will fill up your life during this chapter. The rest, you are parking to come back to, benching them for this chapter of your life. If and when you want to pick them back up, they will be there. In addition to the previous questions, you need to ask the following questions. What roles do I currently play? Which ones are the most important to me, and which could I stop? Do my chosen priorities reflect the roles that are most important to me? What do my priorities need to be for me to become the person I want to be? If you want to be a great parent, then likely parenting your children will need to feature. If you want to become fit, vibrant, and healthy, then it's likely that your health will need to feature. All these highest life priorities create the life I want to be living right now. If I told you you could only do these 3 to 7 things for the next 52 weeks, what would your reaction be? Who is in your tribe? Who are your chosen people, or the types of people you want to surround yourself with? Write them down. Now check in. Do my chosen priorities allow you to spend time with those people? Once you've spent some time reviewing your highest life priorities, now choose your 3 to 7 for the current chapter of your life. These are not a tattoo, but they are a commitment to yourself and what you want for the coming months and years. And remember, less is more. Hi, Sarah here. Just wanted to say, stoked that you are learning this knowledge to ensure that you get to blend your business and your life together in the way that you want. And learning stuff is good. Using stuff is better. If you want to start using the knowledge that you got today as quickly as possible, I want to give you a little bit of hands-on help. Head on down into the show notes. There's a link there for my calendar. You can get some one-on-one time with me so we can work on your business and your life and get it working just the way you want it now. I look forward to seeing you on that call and giving you the help to implement what you've heard here today into your business as simply as possible. Until then, stay Moxie.